You know how I'm always complaining about how my garage is a complete catastrophe? Well, today we changed that. Now before we pick up the materials, we're forgetting one important aspect to today's morning. Why is my throat, like my voice, cracking? Thank you. You as well. Y'all need to try On the Grind. Get a Carmelo, blend it, 2 extra shots if you like it strong. Guarantee you won't be disappointed. Maybe I should be careful with the word guaranteed. Oh, maybe I should have put that back there. It's gonna fly out. Ah! Oh. Good morning, afternoon, or evening. I go by the name of Solo. Welcome. Alright, Lord, I'm not gonna do that. It's too early this morning. Alright, so on with my rant about my garage. Now, it's not exactly where I want it to be. Of course, we have just stuff everywhere. We have tools on the floor, material, Hot Wheels, jack stand isn't where it's supposed to be, leftover car parts, spare tire, more tools, more boxes. It's just a complete mess and it is driving me crazy. Now, since I'm getting ready to clean all this stuff up, I want to go ahead and do a garage makeover. So that is exactly what we're going to be doing right now. We're going to clean the space up. That way it'll be much more comfortable to work in and also much more presentable. Now, I put my old supercharger and valve covers up on the wall. I made a mistake. I shouldn't have put them there. We're going to move those today and also get rid of the Hot Wheels section here. I'm going to get rid of this. I'm not going to have so much on this wall. May even get rid of some stuff, but mainly I want to have a couple shelves right here with just a couple of my favorite things, because that is just that's way too much. So yeah guys, like I mentioned, today's video is sponsored by Hyperlite, and we're going to be installing new lighting today to help with the whole aesthetics, especially when it comes to filming. As you can tell right now, this light is alright. It doesn't provide too much lighting, especially in the nighttime, and sometimes I have to cut the video short due to that. So we're going to be completely changing that today, all thanks to Hyperlite. So before we can install the lights, we of course have to clean this entire space up. So without further ado, let's get to work. Alright, now that we have the garage semi-clean, we're actually going to touch up the walls here because as you can see, I have fingerprints all over. Luckily, this is a gloss paint, so we'll be able to wipe this off very easily. Then after that, we're going to paint the ceiling black because I think that's going to accent these white walls very well. And then in the future, I don't know if we're going to get it done today, but I want to add something at the back of this wall. So yeah, once we're done with that, we're gonna talk about the lighting that we're gonna do, which I am super hyped about. And this garage is gonna look better than it ever has before. Sherwin-Williams matte black, tricorn black to be exact, paint, and that's what we're going to be painting the ceiling with today. I think it's going to accent everything so well, and then later of course we're going to epoxy the floors, but that isn't for a while because we just finished with this car. My bank account needs a break.
Just another sunny day. California. It's where the people came to play. Don't let them transform you. Come and see what you've been missing on a little slice of heaven. It's the only place we're living. We're living. It's that West Coast point of view. Easy when it's always summertime for you. Carefree attitude. Who cares what the people think? It's been turning kinda gray in Southern California, but I'm a
Alright, check out that crispy line. We have a couple spots right here. I'm not really too worried about that because we're gonna touch it up with white paint. Let's check out what the good people from Hyperlite sent us. Alright. Alright, we have one remote. Yo, check this bad boy out. Now, these are what are called bay lights. Basically a shop light. So they were kind enough to send me 2 of these bay lights that we're gonna test out, and I'll give you a little bit more information just before we install.
North Pole, life so cold. Lukewarm love, should've took it to the stove. You were bad, lose all kind, no pro. We grew apart fast. I guess we was reaping what we sowed in. I guess we was unequally yoked in. Guess if we was putting on the shoulder.
Are you kidding me right now? Like, this setup right here, this background, it's getting me so hyped because it already looks a lot better than it did before. Now, of course, the lighting, not so great because we literally have no lighting right now. So let's talk a little bit more about the product that we have here. This is a 5K LED 21 lumen 150 watt bay lamp. Now I don't know about you, but I'm very particular when I'm pairing a certain type of light when it comes to a black color. I don't like any blue hues whatsoever. I just think it doesn't pair well with the color combinations. 5K, which is what I have on the Cobra, all the lighting is 5K specifically. This is also 5K, so it's gonna really illuminate the walls in that very nice crystal white kind of color with no type of blue whatsoever. And check this out, this looks like a flying saucer, by the way. It looks so cool. I like that it came in black. It's gonna hide very well with the ceiling, and of course the lights are gonna beam down with a flood effect. This is gonna be real nice. Also, one thing that I didn't mention that we're gonna mention right now is, where's it at? Check this out. This is a motion sensor. So once we install these, now I don't know about y'all, but I have this very bad habit. When I go inside and I get caught up, I sometimes forget to turn this light off. It's happened at least like 3 times and it'll be on all night. And I don't know about y'all, but that really bothers me. I get really upset with myself when I leave the light on. I don't like to waste energy. I know that it's very important for the world to conserve energy. So this little thing right here is gonna prevent me from doing that while saving some money in the bill, just in case you do leave that light on. You're not getting charged for something that you didn't use. So this is gonna come in handy big time. I don't have to worry about cutting on the lights, cutting off the lights. Simply, if I walk in, the lights are gonna cut on. If they don't detect any type of motion within 30 seconds, they're gonna cut right off. So this is extremely helpful. I'm so glad that I have it. And I honestly recommend anyone that purchased these lights to go ahead and invest in the motion sensor. Another thing that this kit came with is the attachment hook. This is what's gonna hook onto the actual lamp. It comes with this Allen screw. This is gonna ensure that you have a nice secure lock. One thing that I really like that this came with is a safety loop. Now this attaches to the actual lamp. This is for in case of a worst case scenario, this lamp happens to fall. This is gonna catch the lamp from falling on your most valuable possessions like the Hades Cobra. So I really like that it came with a safety fall prevention wire. This is actual wire, so this is not like, you know, some cheap string or anything. This is heavy duty stuff to catch this. We'll go over the remote once we have everything installed, but without further ado, let's go ahead and get some lighting in here, because yeah, not that bright. Now of course, Hyperlite did include all the instructions. You can get this stuff off of Amazon. That's a great thing. This stuff came in the mail pretty quick. They include all the different products that they have. I mean, they have everything. Any kind of style that you're looking for, you can find it in this manual. Pretty good information. The first thing that we're gonna do is attach this hook. All you gotta do is, again, another safety feature. Y'all are not gonna be able to see this, but you know what, let me pull this whole thing out. It has a Phillips head screw, so when you screw this hook on, now that we have that on, we can go ahead and put our Phillips screw in here, and that's gonna make sure that that thread doesn't become loose over time. I mean, this is a pretty good quality product right here. I like that they took the extra safety measures to ensure that this is going nowhere. Next, we're gonna install the sensor. All we have to do is remove the cover here counterclockwise to take the cover off. Screw this bad boy in, and it's literally that simple. So we have our motion detector on, we have our hook on. This thing is ready to be hung up. They also provide the Allen key, that way you can screw this on. So yeah, I'm super hyped. These things are crazy bright. Yo, are you freaking kidding me? Like, this looks like a showroom floor right now. Of course, we still have to tie down the wires. I just love that everything comes in black. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Wow, guys, I could not be any more satisfied with the way that this came out. I'm loving the look. I don't know if maybe two more, or you know what? Nah, I like the way it looks right now, because it kind of settles down and it really brightens everything down here, the whole floor area. We're gonna go ahead and finish everything up. We still have to touch up some of the black paint that we got on the wall, and then paint that and paint that little corner over there, because we're gonna be completely changing this section. Those who know, I cannot, look how good that looks. This looks like a showroom, like in my personal opinion. Man, Hyperlite came in clutch.
I got all the signs, but I couldn't run then. I don't blame myself, couldn't see it coming. You did, so I'm turning the radio up. Don't wanna hear it's too late for apologize. Lately I've realized that what goes around comes back
around. I had to show y'all and demonstrate the motion sensor, and as you can tell, it works perfectly. We're gonna go over a little bit about the remote functions, but let me show y'all. I got it set for 5 seconds right now. We're gonna stand still. One of them already went off, but check it out. Yo, that is so crazy. You never have to worry about ever forgetting to turn the light off. Now, the cool thing is that we have different types of functions here. You can, I need to change this from 5 seconds to at least like a minute. We can change all of these settings. 2 seconds, 5 seconds, 30 seconds, 1 minute, 3 minutes, 5 minutes. Just a whole bunch of different options that you have as far as, you know what, I really need to change this real quick. Even all the way up to motion sensor sensitivity. Right now I have it at 100% up there on the top right hand corner. Of course, right under it we have how long it takes before the light shuts off. Brightness, dimming, lux. We have all sorts of options with this remote. We can even dim the lights all the way down, all the way up. Whatever is your preference has all your options right here on the remote. You can even run a test right here at the bottom. We can run a test real quick. Minimum power, full power, all your stuff it will test it out to make sure that you are getting full functionality and that they are in fact working the way they should. And check out how great it does with filming so far. I mean, this looks 100 times better than the previous light, and it also comes with a nice little wall attachment so you can hang up your remote, you won't lose it, you'll have easy access, you'll know where it's at all the time. So that's actually what I'm gonna do right now. Look at the background. Like I honestly cannot get over it. I like how the light kind of fades in like that in the background. It just really looks nice. So anyways, let me go ahead and attach this to my wall. Nice. You can get these lights as low as $80, and if that's not budget friendly, then I don't know what is. But again, guys, I highly recommend these lights. I'm completely satisfied with them. And again, huge thanks to Hyperlite for sponsoring today's video. But anyways, guys, that's gonna end today's video. If you enjoyed it, make sure to subscribe for weekly content. Smash that like button to support my channel. And remember, be motivated, stay driven.